Hello there, friends. Thanks for tuning in to Robert's Garden. Today on our channel, we're going to be looking at the seeds I'll be planting this year for our garden, spring, summer, and fall. And the first one up is My Gardener. All the seeds I'll be showing now will be from My Gardener. And it's white scallop squash. I've never grown it before, but I've seen people on YouTube do it and it looked like it could be pretty good. And then we have Table King Bush Acorn Squash. I've grown this kind of squash before, years and years ago. I like it, put it in the oven, roasted with some honey and some shredded cheese on it. Now here's one, North Georgia Candy Roaster Squash. Never seen or heard of it, but I'm gonna grow it. At least I'm gonna try. It's a winter squash. And then here's a lot of these seeds, a lot of these things I've never grown before, like this one here, red noodle pole bean. It's a Japanese thing or some kind of Asian bean. I think it's like 16, 18 inches long. And they say whenever you cook it, it stays purple. I don't care, just as long as it tastes good. I like beans. Royal Burgundy Bush Bean. Can't wait to grow that one. Never grew it. And this is something I've never heard of either. I didn't know they made such a thing. Purple Vienna kohlrabi. Now I've seen there's also the green kohlrabi. I think it maybe gets a little bigger than the purple. I should have bought that one, but I thought they'd do the same size. But when I watch it on YouTube, it seems like the purple is not quite as big as the green one. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. And then lettuce. I love lettuce. I eat lettuce every day, sometimes twice a day. Marvel of Four Seasons head lettuce. I planted this one yesterday. I planted quite a few things yesterday in my 3x6 raised bed, the cedar one, the one I built. Ruby red leaf lettuce. Hopefully you can see the pictures okay. Giant noble spinach. I planted this one yesterday. Tango leaf lettuce, that one too. Mizuna red steaks streak mustard. Planted that one yesterday. I thought, is that some green? It looks purple and it looks like weeds. I don't know. But I've seen a few people on YouTube had grown it. So, hey, I'll try it. Red vein sorrel. I was looking on the back of this one. I think this one's for the fall. I was going to plant it and then I started reading it. So I think I'm going to save that for the fall. I don't know how to say the first part, but anyways, radicchio, and I think this is for the fall also. I was going to plant it, but when I started reading on the back, it's more to plant in the fall, at least I think. Clemson spineless okra. This is kind I used to grow in Texas all the time. I'm going to grow it up here. My first time to try it up here in a raised bed. I just can't remember. It seemed like back in Texas, this would get about 4 foot tall. And I got a raised bed 29 inches tall already. I hope it don't get no 6, 7, 8 foot tall. I have to get a ladder to pick it. Rainbow Swiss chard. Never growed it before. Looking forward to that. I ain't planted it yet. Muncher cucumbers. These are supposed to be the smaller ones. I gave my daughter the seeds and she has the grow lights and the heating pads and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to get that next year because my daughter this will be the 4th year, she does all the ones that I transplant. She does them for me. And then I bring them home and put them in the ground. And then I gave her some seeds off of this. Champagne Bubbles cherry tomatoes. I've seen some YouTubers do these. Look like they'd be really good. And I planted some of these about a week or 10 days ago. Sparkler radishes. These are the kind I used to grow all the time when I was a young man. They're spicy. So I gave them up probably 18 years ago and started growing cherry bells. But for nostalgia's sake, I want to go back and grow some of these. Purple plum radish. Never grew it before, but I planted these at the same time I did the sparklers. They're growing. They're looking good out there. California Wonder bell peppers. It'd be my first time to grow bell peppers up here. I don't know. My daughter's been growing them. I don't know if she's been doing real good on them or not, but these are supposed to be easy to grow. We'll see. And I'm gonna plant some flowers. I never planted flowers before, but all these YouTube people, they plant them to get in good, bugs and wasps and bees and stuff, and repel other things. So anyway, I'm gonna try it. Plus, it'll decorate, make it look kind of nice out there, I guess. Mixed colored bachelor buttons. I'm gonna do those. And then Johnny Jump Up viola. I'm gonna do these. You can eat these too. I think the petals and leaves and stuff. And okay, now let's try this. This is Gardenary. You could get, I don't remember, 12, 13 packs of seed for free. Just pay the shipping, $9.99. So I did that, and that's where this came from, Gardenary, her YouTube channel. Anyway, this is Sugar Snap Peas. I planted some of these yesterday in my little side garden over here. And then I planted yesterday some carrots in my raised bed, the cedar one. And arugula, planted that yesterday also. And then a mixed lettuce, I planted that about 10 days ago. It's up, not very tall yet, but it's out of the ground. Spinach, I don't know what kind of spinach, it just says spinach. I planted that, it's already coming up too, about 10 days ago, in my little 2x4 raised bed. And then the radish, I know what these are. And I've never had these either. They're the French breakfast radish. I don't speak French, but I'll eat them. I love radishes. Fact is, I almost won't even eat a salad unless I got radish in it. Zucchini squash. I'm gonna wait till it gets warmer. We're still pretty cool outside. I'll plant those directly into the ground. Bush bean provider. Some more cucumber. I don't know what it is. It just says small fruit cucumber, up to 6 inches, I think. I don't know if I'll plant these this year, maybe next year. And then some zinnias. And then here we have some watermelon radish. Never grown this before. And I planted 2 rows of these yesterday. And then this one my wife ordered offline. I think it's like 1,000 seeds. That Mesclun, or Mesclun, however you pronounce that. It's a mixture of lettuce. I've grown it before, a lot of times throughout the years. Let's see. Oh, now Baker Creek. These are all from Baker Creek. Radish Giant of Sicily. Haven't planted that one yet. I think this one gets, was it say, 2 inches in diameter. I'm gonna plant it pretty soon. I don't know how you pronounce this. Malaga radish. I don't know. Real dark purple one. They're already growing out there about 10 days ago. Round black Spanish radish. I never heard all these different kinds of radishes. All I ever grew was sparklers and cherry bells, And like I said, I love radishes, and I saw all these different kinds of radishes. I've been buying radishes, all kinds, black ones. I don't know. I planted 2 rows of these, and so 1 row's already up. And then these, I can't believe these things. And I see them in the grocery store. I've seen them for a few years. I never looked to see what it was. I just thought maybe some kind of a big squash or something. These are radishes, the Japanese daikons. They can get up to like 2 foot big. But I think you should pick them when they're like, 12 to 16 inches. They're better. I don't know. You can pickle them. You can do all kinds of things. You can roast them in the oven. Hey, I'm going to eat them every which way you can. I always have radishes running out my ears. China Rose. I was going to plant some of these the other day. I went out there and I looked down. These are fall. It says for the fall time. So I'll plant these in the fall. Red Beauty radishes. This is supposed to be a fall radish. I hate to wait all the way till fall time to plant these, but I guess if I can eat all the rest of them I got, I can wait for those then. Never ate this before, never grew it, but sure looks good on the internet. And people say you can just use it like potatoes. Make mash and roast them. However you use potatoes, you can use these. Rutabaga, yellow ones. I'm looking forward to that. Trying that. Yeah, I'm growing lots of things I've never grown before. I always grew this regular stuff, staple things like jalapenos, sweet banana, cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, regular tomatoes, bell pepper, okra. Oh, you gotta have okra. Okra, corn, pinto beans, black eyed peas, lima beans, yellow beans, some eggplant, and some onions. That's pretty much all I ever grew for 30, 40 years. But now I'm trying all kinds of things. Shishito peppers. I ain't never grew these before. My daughter's, I gave her some seeds. She's raising all these peppers up for me. I don't know how you say this. Y'all can read that. AJI and then CACHUGHA. I don't know. Look neat. Hopefully it tastes good. Violet sparkler. Never grew that before. Jimmy Nordello Italian. I see this a lot on the internet. Now I've never grown this, but I have grown some kind of Italian pepper. It gets like 12, 14 inches long. They're big and they are delicious. So I assume these are going to be really good. Habanada pepper. I have some dried habanero in my cabinet in there. A lady at work gave me. They grow them and dry them out. And I put a little bit in my Spanish rice that I make. It's good. I used to eat jalapenos like candy. I'd eat it with dry cereal and straight eat jalapenos, out of the jar for breakfast when I was 17 years old. I ate jalapenos one time. I forgot my lunch, didn't bring it to work, and all they had in the icebox was a brand new jar of jalapenos, hot ones. I sat there and ate the whole thing for lunch. I love hot stuff. I remember I was about 5 years old the first time I ate jalapenos. I kept crying because Daddy ate them all the time, fresh ones, And I kept crying, and Mama and Daddy gave me some, and I got blisters all over my mouth. I was only 5 years old, but I loved them. I kept eating them. Mama said, "Don't feed that boy that stuff." But anyhow, I love them, but my stomach doesn't no more. So I try to eat things that's not so hot. A little spice, but not much. But anyway, habanero, they ain't supposed to be hot, but you got the flavor. I ain't never grown them before. Pippin's Golden Honey. Never grown them before. Eggplant, Chinese string. Never grown this before. Now I've grown regular eggplant before, but never this kind. So almost look like peppers. And this was a free seed I got from Baker Creek. It's Chinese cabbage. I planted some of that yesterday. Dazzling blue kale. Planted some of that yesterday. Swiss chard perpetual spinach. I'm gonna plant this later on when I get my other 4x5 beds, raised beds doing. When I start planting everything else, I'm gonna plant this because this is supposed to be able to take the summer heat. So whenever your spinach all plays out, this can be your spinach. So anyway, I don't know how you pronounce this stuff. I don't know what it is. Never grew it before. Never saw it, but I'm gonna grow it now. My Buna early. I don't know. Oh, this was free. Yeah, that's one of the free ones. Oh yeah, Baker Creek. If you spend $10, they'll send you a free packet. So this is one of my free packets, and I have to look at this more closer. Probably should have planted it. I don't know. I'll check it more closer. Bok choy, baby milk. This was another free packet. I bought from them about 4 times. One time I bought under $10 and I didn't get nothing free. I didn't know you had to spend at least $10 to get something free. And it's free shipping. So, I mean, hey, can't beat that. Never growed it before, never even ate it before. But I'm going to grow it and eat it. Beans, Calima, Calima beans, a green bean. Never growed it. I don't know. This sounds French to me. It looks French. I ain't gonna try to say it. It's a yellow bean. I don't know if you can read that. Big long name. Looks French. Another free seeds, carrots. And then look at this. Pusa asista black. I don't know. It's a carrot. Believe that or not. A black, purple looking carrot. And my food table is going to look weird. I get all the stuff picked at one time, purple and black and all kinds of things. And then okra. Jing orange. I guess that's how you pronounce it. So I'm gonna have some orange okra with my green one, my Clemson orange. Clemson spineless with this orange. It probably cooked green. I don't know. Never grown it before. All right, well, oh, and then some more flowers. I bought this at Dollar General or Family Dollar, one of the two. Only $2. I mean, look at that. That's marigolds. It'll do, what is it, 25 square feet or something. I don't know. I'm gonna plant some in buckets and put around my garden. Maybe help kind of, well, draw some good insects in, but maybe keep the deer away from my garden. Hopefully so. All right, well, oh, here's one more thing. And I probably have, I've got some herbs I bought too. I got out there in some containers. I got some onions here. I planted some of these yesterday. The thing doesn't say, I got them from our local nursery. It doesn't say what kind of onions they are. They're just white onions. I think they're like just like a green bunching kind of an onion, I'm thinking. I hope so. We'll see. Well, I'm all excited about this year. I mean, I grow a garden almost every year. Like I said, since I've been living here, this will be my 4th year. But I just had a little small garden on the side of my house. Now I got my raised beds, which I've never done before. So I'm all excited about it. And I got to build some trellises and make it look really neat out there. And not only fill my gut, but be pretty to look at. My wife might want to walk out there and look around, especially if I plant the flowers. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Keep watching. We'll produce some more videos. God bless.